Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Happy Life with Maria podcast. So, this is episode 70, and today is July 17th. It's 777 across the board. So, I just wanted to acknowledge that little synchronicity. I believe synchronicity is a positive sign. Hopefully, everyone who's listening will get some good positive energy from this episode. Let's set that intention. Thank you for joining. So today's episode is inspired by actually an episode of Jay Shetty I just saw on Netflix. Congrats to Jay Shetty on being on Netflix. His podcast On Purpose is now available on Netflix. This is huge. And he mentioned this tip that I wanted to talk about today from my own life experiences and other people's experiences. So today's topic is about how to shift your mindset away from being afraid of being judged, how to stop being afraid of being judged by somebody else, being ridiculed by somebody else, all that kind of stuff. So how many of us, let's say, want to make a career change in our life, but we're sitting there and ruminating in our head, but what will my family think? But what will my spouse think? But what will my neighbor think? But what will a friend think? And we're ruminating and hesitating. Or, for example, how many times have you wanted to move to another city? And again, you're like afraid, is this the right move or not? What are people gonna think? Or, for example, you want to create a new business that doesn't make sense on paper to others, but it makes sense to you. Or you want to speak online and share a video online, and you're afraid, what will people say? What will people think? Are they gonna judge me? Or you want to wear an outfit that's not the normal outfit. What are they going to think, right? So all these scenarios are small examples of, or big examples, however you look at it, of us stopping ourselves in our own minds from taking action towards what we actually want and talking ourselves out of it because of a what if scenario. What if Joe Schmo down the street will have a reaction to my choice of, a career or an outfit or a video I post online, or doing something I like for myself, or going to dinner by myself. Ooh, what are they going to think? Right? So all these scenarios we create in our mind are actually a story that we just create in our mind based on, I guess, the fear from all the society past situations we have seen, or whatever we have seen in our own lives due to others from other people, and we kind of took that on. So today I would love to invite you, I guess encourage you or challenge you to shift your mindset about that kind of fear, and instead of being afraid of it, ask yourself first, for example, those people that you fear will judge you, what is their life like? Is their life a positive, a good, a happy life? Is their life somebody who has an amazing, let's say, business or career that you are aspiring to as well? What is their life actually like? Ask yourself that. And I think a lot of the times we will find that the people we are afraid will judge us are actually living not such great lives. They're usually a very, let's say, unhappy, unfulfilled, sad existence in whatever shape or form. And that's why they judge others. They sit there and judge others because they're miserable in their life. So is that somebody you want to please? Is that somebody you want to make happy by diminishing your own goals, diminishing your own life capacity, so that that one person who is super duper miserable will be quiet and, happy that they didn't get to see you shine? Ask yourself, right? Who is that person? What is their life actually like? Is it a life you're aspiring to? Is it a life that's worth commanding or no, right? Second thing even if people do judge you, let's say second scenario, let's say they do judge you because of an outfit you put on or a career change you made or a move you made to a different city. Let's say they judged you. Okay, how long would that be for? Right? 1 minute, 2 minutes, 1 week, 2 weeks? And then they move on. Everybody's actually super busy. What we don't realize is other people are actually super busy in the wheel of their own busy lives. So even if they'll judge you for 1 second, by tomorrow they already forgot about your situation completely because they have gazillion of their own issues to resolve, right? So even if, let's say, you posted something online and somebody judged you for it for 1 second and then they scrolled past you to the other video and they already forgot about you, right? Even like look at your own reactions to people. Let's say you have seen somebody on social media doing something you don't like. How long of a time do you spend judging them? Do you really spend hours and days and weeks judging that one tiny situation? Or you only looked at it once and you moved on, right? How long do you spend of your time judging others? Probably not a long time. Same thing with them. So I would encourage you, even if people do judge you, realize that it's only for a second, it's only for a minute, it's only for a week. And then they're busy with their own life. They move down to the next thing and the next thing because everybody's life is extremely fast, extremely full of responsibilities. And really, technically, they just do not have time to spend hours and hours and days judging you, right? And the third scenario, I would say, even if the worst case scenario, it's somebody that's super close to you, it's like a family member that you see all the time, and they are disapproving of your choice of something. Even in that case, it's still okay for you to listen to your own intuition, to listen to your own inner guidance. I'll give you an example. My own life, right? A lot of people know, maybe not know. I came from a little bit more of a traditional home where it was not very normal to move out of the parents' house until you get married. And I started having a lot of physical symptoms because of the amount of stress I was receiving from my work life, from my everyday life, and living in the household was creating a lot of pressure in all areas of my life. So I knew that I have to shift my day-to-day life and create a new environment for myself. And even though it was like a good household, but it was for some reason causing me too much stress. So I have made the decision to move out. And of course, all the family members, all the relatives and relatives of relatives, everybody was against it because it's not the norm. It's not allowed. It's a taboo thing. And did I listen? No, because I felt inside my intuition was telling me strongly this is the right move for me, for my physical health. My physical health was at stake, right? So my choice was either sit there quietly and obey the culture, and the relatives who don't have anything to do with my life, right? Those relatives I see once every 6 months. I'm afraid of them judging me. They are living their life fully. But that one word they'll say to me, I'm going to stop my life because of that one person that might say one word to me and then not see me again for 6 months. No. So I was willing to risk all those people judging me, which they did. So what, right? But I decided to take that risk and move out and create a new environment for myself. And I moved out to an apartment and my whole being shifted. My whole life shifted. Everything shifted for me because I just changed my environment, right? And I changed that job too at the same time. So I kind of did both. It was like the house life and the work life. Both were causing me so much pressure and stress. I changed both and I changed the location. And it just catapulted me to a whole new level of joy, of being in my own true self, my own skin. Doing what I feel is right for me. So again, this goes to show you, even if worst case scenario, the whole world is against your choice, but you feel it's the right choice for you for whatever reason, your intuition is telling you so, listen to your own intuition over anybody else. Because again, they're not you, they're not in your shoes, they're not living your life. They see you for 1 second, for a minute, for a week, even if it's a close family member. Okay, they'll see you every other day, whatever it is, but they're not you. They can't possibly know what's right for you. Only you know. Actually, a famous quote by Michael Jackson that I always live by. He had this quote he would always say, even if the whole world says no, but you feel in your heart it's right for you, you say yes. So that's what I want to leave you with. Hopefully this episode was useful. Follow us on Instagram at Happy with Maria. Email us at happywithmaria@gmail.com. Any questions? Rate the podcast. It helps us grow. Subscribe. Comment in the notes. I think on Spotify you can now leave a comment. Any suggestions? Email us. Stay positive. Talk soon.